Guys, welcome to another episode of the Sales Guru. Today's topic is going to be about being perceived as an expert in your field. What exactly do I mean by that? For one, you need to think that you are an expert at what you're selling. Now, I will tell you why. Because if you do not think that you're an expert at what you're selling, then if you do not believe that, then no one's going to believe you or want to believe you for whatever you're trying to sell them. So in this case, if you're trying to sell them a solar appointment, you need to already in your mind believe that you're an expert at setting appointments and helping people reduce money on their electricity bill or whatever their problem may be. How do you actually be perceived as an expert in your field? There's a few things, okay? One thing is objection handling. Being able to, answer objections very short and sharp and not speak too much. That shows a lot of confidence when you can just answer an objection very quickly and very sharply and then stop, pause, let the customer speak. Also, how to be perceived as an expert in your field is tonality. One of the most, if not the most important tool that you have in telesales, because you've only got your voice. It's about how we say things. We got to say things with confidence, with courage. Say things like we really believe in what we're selling. When we're enthusiastic and we have belief, that carries through the phone and the person really takes attention to whoever's speaking to them. So guys, being perceived as an expert in your field is something that you really want to remember before every call. So how you would do that is you think, okay, I'm an expert in my field. I make hundreds and hundreds of calls every single day. I know how to handle my objections really well. And I know what these people need, and they need help with saving money on their utility bill. So one, you already build that confidence that you are an expert in your field. Now, once you get onto that phone, then you will actually project that. Because what happens, right, every sale is the same. You start off with the intro and you want to get to the close. So basically, you can have a straight line sale where, you just pre-qualify and you get to the end, but you're always going to get objections. And, how quick and how sharp you can answer them is how much you bring it down and you keep moving forward closer to that sale. If someone asks you an objection and you speak too much, you go too far away from that sale that it's too hard to get back on track. So you really need to remember that theory. Now, guys, being perceived as an expert in your field means you take control of the conversation. You take control of every sale. Because you are the expert, people are going to listen to you. They're not going to try and take control of you, of the conversation. Then people will stuff around with you. They will make fun of you, and it will not feel good. So you got to remember, when you are the one that's calling, you know exactly why you're calling this person, and you know exactly how you're going to help them. So you're not going to take any rubbish from that customer. You're there to simply help them, and you're the expert. If these guys, being perceived as the expert in your field, if you do not think that you're the expert in your field at this, then who is going to believe you? Think about that about yourself. When you try and explain things to customers, you've lost all hope. They're not going to believe in what you're saying. You have to believe that you're good enough, you're an expert, and you're here to help them, and you can solve any of their questions at the speed of light and be sharp, enthusiastic, and confident with a very, very good tone. It's the way you say things as well. So confidence comes with tone. When you go and you speak a bit slower, or you start to fumble words, you lose that respect. You need to answer things sharp, short, sharp, and clear. Don't speak too much or too less. Speak with enthusiasm, get the point across, be perceived as an expert in your field, and you will succeed.